Hi, boys and girls. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone is doing well. I am doing well. Today, for religion, I want to talk to you about one of my favorite topics, should be your favorite topic. We're going to talk about Jesus. But we're going to talk about Jesus in a different way than we normally do. Um, in our religion books, our lesson for today is talking about Jesus when he was a little boy. I know. We usually don't talk about Jesus as a little boy. Like we talk about him being born, and then we kind of talk about when he's older and he's teaching about God the Father and how you're supposed to be. So we don't really, those in between years, we don't really get to. We're getting to them today. I know. Very awesome. Very awesome. Um, so here's the other weird thing. I went through, remember my Bibles from our last lesson? I have this one. I have a really big one. So maybe the next lesson I'll show you my really big one. It's like really old. It's a big family Bible. And I also have remember my children's Catholic Bible. So when you look for stories about Jesus as a little boy, there were not a lot of them. In fact, in Luke chapter 2, verse 40, this is what they say. And the child grew and became strong, and he was filled with wisdom, and the grace of God was upon him. And that was it. Like, before he was 12, there was that was it. I know, kind of weird. But one of my favorite stories about Jesus is when he's 12 years old. So I want to read that one next, and then we're going to talk about it. And I want you to think about, I know you guys are only 5 and 6, but maybe some of you have an older brother or sister, or a cousin. That's 10, 11, 12. Think of it that. And if you need help knowing what that is, Dalton in 6th grade, he's 11. So 6th graders are like 11 and 12 years old. So think about that's what he's doing. That's how old Jesus was in this story. So this is a story about Jesus' childhood, and this is from my children's Bible. And it's from Luke chapter 2, verses 41 to 52, roughly, because I kind of paraphrased a little bit now and then, because I just read you that last one. And when he was 12 years old, they went up for the usual festival at the synagogue. Now remember, they went to temple or synagogue because Jesus was raised Jewish, and we go to church because we're Christian. Now I lost my spot. And as they started to return, the boy Jesus stayed behind in Jerusalem, but his parents did not know. Assuming he was in the group of travelers, they went a day's journey. Then they started to look for him among the relatives and friends, and when they did not find him, they returned to Jerusalem to search for him. After 3 days, they found him in the temple, sitting among the teachers, listening to them and asking them questions. And all who heard him were amazed at his understanding and his answers. When his parents saw, they were astonished. And his mother said to him, "Child, why have you treated us like this? Look, your father and I have been searching for you with great anxiety." They were so nervous because they couldn't find him for 3 days. And he said to them, "Why were you searching for me? Did you not know that I must be in my father's house?" But they did not understand what he said to them. Then they went down with them and came to Nazareth, and he was obedient to them. His mother treasured all the things in her heart. Isn't that, yeah, they were so nervous they couldn't find him because he stayed there to talk to the teachers, the priests and the people of the church about God the Father. So maybe that's something you've done. Maybe you've gone somewhere with your mom and dad and you didn't stay with them like you were, and it made your parents really nervous, like a grocery store or some kind of other store. Maybe you go to the park and you were supposed to stay in this one part and you moved and your parents got really nervous because they couldn't find you. Jesus did stuff like that. That happened. So what I want you to think about is the way Jesus would have been like you when he was little. Let's see. Would he played with an iPad? No, they didn't have them. Would he be riding a bike? No. Would he play with his friends? Yeah. Would he help his mom clean the house, maybe? Maybe sweep the floor or help make the beds? Probably. Would he help his stepdad, St. Joseph? Would he help him maybe fix the furniture when it broke? Or if they had sheep or donkeys, would he help feed the animals? Probably. I think he was a really good kid, just like all you guys are. You guys are really good kids. You're very helpful. You're very nice to each other. You're really good friends. That's being like Jesus. So, this is what I want you to do for today. I want you to get a piece of paper. And I want you to think really hard. Really hard. Put your thinking cap on and think. If you need to, you all can kiss your brain. That helps. I know it helps me. It'll help you. And I want you to draw me a picture that shows what you think Jesus did when he was younger. So we just talked about a couple things. I do not expect to see Jesus going down a water slide. No. I don't expect Jesus to be riding on a motorcycle. No. Do I expect to see Jesus helping his mom? Yeah. Or Jesus helping St. Joseph fix some furniture? What about playing outside? What about helping with the animals, like we said? That's what I expect. And then, this is very important. So listen, put your listening ears on. I want your mom or dad with you to take a picture of you and your picture. So, all right, here are my notes from the lesson. But this would be it. You'd put them up and you'd smile so I could see your picture and I can see you, because I miss you guys. And if I have pictures, it's easier for me to remember. And I think I figured out a way how to post those pictures on the wall that Mr. Joseph and I give you all your work on. So then your friends can see your pictures also. Wouldn't that be awesome, Sauce? I think so. Okay, so for now, I'm going to say goodbye. But I want you to think. So take a couple minutes and think about what you're going to do. I want you to do your best coloring. I want your name on the top in kindergarten style. And I want you to draw your picture of what Jesus would do. Okay? I'll talk to you soon. I love you all. Bye.